Well, hi, party people. How are you guys? Hi, Rs. Hi, Jano. Gonna be a shorter stream, but I am just gonna power through some of Death Stranding too. No fluff. We'll be back tomorrow or we'll be back maybe next week um, to keep going on it and talk more shop. Okay. So I literally am starting where I stopped. So this is a map of the ship. And there's new backpack customization. Means new patches. Ooh, drawbridge patch. Okay, same black camo. Oh, Dollman's outfit. Oh, this is weird. What? I like this. BB pod. Let's do Snow White. Ooh, I like that. And we'll check on fake Lou, or I don't know, is it Lou's
That's it. That's it. Everything's okay.
wash face? Oh man. Dollman there creeps me out.
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room, after all. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy to share my thoughts on a variety of topics, along with any discoveries I happen to make. And who knows, some of it may even be of use to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the chiral network.
Okay.
You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like.
I already did.
I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world?
I did notice that.
These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy to understand name, don't you think?
Yes.
Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits.
Okay, one more
Showers
time.
these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly.
I will.
It's important to remember that defeating
Telling
BTs
gamers
isn't
to
the
shower.
same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being.
Fabulous, Sam. Really.
I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field. I know a thing or two about BTs and the dead, after all. Some
Why?
of it might come in handy. An advance expedition sent by APAC came to the Australian continent ahead of us. They constructed various facilities and laid the groundwork for chiral network expansion. Meaning that all you need to do is travel to these facilities and connect your Cupid to put them on the grid. We aren't the only members of Drawbridge, so you know.
Okay, that's good to
We
know.
have associates who've already established themselves on the ground. I expect you'll run into them from time to time.
We'll shower real quick. And then leave. Oh, now you've got more?
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Okay.
Looking clean as a whistle.
Okay. I like that weird little doll man.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Another curious vision.
Yes, indeed.
All right, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name.
Just
These
call it the
people are
government.
currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralium readings throughout Australia.
Mm-hmm.
There's even a BT area not far from where we are now.
Ooh.
A BB
Options.
pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been
I mean,
discussed
it's gotta
with
be Die
and
Hard
approved by me. All right, let's get to
is
it.
actually
Review
Charlie.
the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
And that's why he forced you into choosing his voice. Okay.
Updating with new data supplied by drawbridge from outside chiral network coverage.
The area. Alright. Let's go around Deep River. There's got to be a way to cross it. Or we can cross it up there. Okay, so I'm going to...
Commencing route creation.
Oh yeah, let's give it some desert flair. Yeah. Let's give it some decals. Let's give it this Magellan, yes. Yes.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches,
Okay.
which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can expect additional enhancements to become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you like.
Okay.
APAS enhancements are now available.
Alright. RPG elements. Grouped MP bullets. Augmented terrain scanner. Simple noise canceller. Makes you go quieter. Okay, that's balanced. Okay. I should fabricate some weapons. Okay, maybe. Oh, I have them. Okay, 3 assault rifles, handgun, a PCC, a couple blood bags. Okay, this is good.
Feels good.
I don't have any weapons, but that's okay. Yeah, just in case. You never know. Fabricate weapon. And a ladder. Man, that's so nice. Now let's check. Carbon. Okay.
This one's for you.
Uh-oh. Here. Heavy here.
Your Odradek's twitching. Must be a BT somewhere nearby. Keep an eye on your Odradek's movements as you proceed.
Oh my god.
The BT deterrent function will cease operating momentarily. Be advised that this function must be recharged to resume operation. The BT deterrent function is now recharging. Operation suspended until charging is complete.
Oh boy, that must hurt.
The BT deterrent function has fully recharged.
Thank you, Timefall Shelter. That is... Somebody built this here and it's such a good spot for it. It's so awesome. Uh-oh. Okay. Repatriated. Anybody else? I couldn't equip weapons quick enough. I knocked Plugo. Oh man. That's quite the void out. Yes, you can totally permanently change topography. My vehicle's still there though. Did it change topography on the map?
Somebody lend me a hand!
Oops. Damn. Vehicles all the way in there. I'll just fabricate a new one. Yeah. Yeah, I should have taken this route in the first place.
Fuck.
Sam, your cargo's
Oh,
been
no.
completely destroyed. There's no...
Now entering chiral network coverage.
It's a close one.
Just like that, Sam.
moving. Keep pace.
What you said.
I don't know. Can I do a PCC here? Because we're outside the network. Okay. Alright. But that will fit once I get you back on the network.
Too close.
Let's put that behind us. There be somewhere we can cross.
I know, but we're almost there. Get there, stand still.
Good day, Sam. Your operator's credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
I forgot container repair spray. Oh well. Next time.
Come on.
Oh no. I noticed that, yeah. Ours.
You're that bloke with drawbridge, aren't you? So you really came,
We got all sorts of Australian
straight through
truckers.
BT territory just to bring us our cargo.
Bald
quite a
Australian Jeff Keighley?
Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery. Must have been a tough journey for you. But as long as we get what we need, we'll accept it with a smile.
Nice. see.
Like everyone says, already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks.
Thanks. Anyway, go ahead and connect with that Cupid or whatever it is. I accidentally pressed X. The game is really good. Beta Eris. It's the best looking game so far that's been made in terms of visual fidelity. Okay, well, you're not bald Australian Jeff Keighley. Alright. Ooh, new Bola gun. Okay. Motion scanner. Backpack attachments. Memory upgrade.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
A chiral communications
Old
transmission.
Oz.
With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the Death Stranding,
There
this
might be a
continent has
new
been
Oz,
afflicted
a
by
regular
terrible
Oz.
environmental changes. It was bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination. Those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realise it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the plague gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe.
Okay.
To support
Why
your
would we
efforts,
believe linking
we've
more
shared the data we have
would
about
cause
the
the
continent
problem?
with your people, information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability.
I guess it makes sense, though.
Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model.
Okay, good.
You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down
Oh,
hard-to-reach
good for
targets
distance.
with precision.
That's fun.
And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack
Battery?
you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight.
Okay.
You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we've patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities.
Awesome.
It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time.
Perfect.
I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road.
Gotta get my Witcher senses in.
I'm not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been
course,
seeing all
Australia.
over lately.
As
The brigands have
belligerents.
been trying to bring us to heel and are a right
Nation
pain
of
in the
criminals.
ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. They've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy timefall. You can have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure. Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, these ones are able to see us. Clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. And they're every bit as dangerous as any other BT. You're gonna want to steer clear at all costs. Before I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. Can be a hard man to please. But if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all combat the brigands a damn sight more effectively in any case. I filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
That was excellent work, Sam.
It was
With
a
the
C.
government now part of the Cairo network,
I don't know what you're talking
we've
about.
successfully completed the first step in our
Whatever,
journey
Die
to
Hard,
connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well
gentleman's
place
speech.
you in considerable
Thank you.
danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
Order completed. Well done.
It was not well done. That's okay. Okay.
A new sub-order is now available for you.
Okay, we'll do one side quest. See who the lone commander is. Okay, where are we going? We're going here. There's a BT area.
Commencing route creation.
We don't have to go to the BT area, do we? Can we just not?
This cargo has been designated breakable.
Okay, gotta be careful. Let's make sure we got container repair spray. I don't. Okay, we need. Oh, it does affect BTs now. Okay, so get one of these. Okay, now I'll do MP assault rifle.
Hello, Sam. This is Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camel patterns tailor-made for the Australian
Ooh,
environment.
nice.
We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with customizable colors.
Awesome.
Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance based on the terrain and your personal preferences at the time.
Thanks,
Try
Charlie.
experimenting with your options.
Components. Okay, grenade pouch. Extra grenades. Spare ammo container. Back protector. Gunfire. Okay. Right now I want to do that. Okay. And then we'll do oh shoot. Cancel recycling. That's fine. I need more. And I'm okay. Let's switch the look. Normal. Desert yellow. Okay. Got some more memory and some more upgrades. And strength cap boost total moves can form strength and strength interconnection with other players, allowing more structures and other objects to be shared. Yes. Yes, more. Okay. Motion scanner. I need to do that next. Okay. Uh-oh. Might be too much. There's BTs.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Oh, I can deliver the special powers.
Sam, I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
Okay. For my sub order.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Oh, bro. You're the best. Look at this king right here.
Oh. Almost toppled over.
Thank you, Sam.
Okay. Well, we'll go to the point of interest. See why it's a point of interest. We're great.
Have you noticed it, Sam?
Electric blast. That's awesome. Government base. That was heavier than I wanted it. Yeah, okay, that's fine. No cannonball grenades. $300. There's some strands up there. Let's see further. You're tough, huh? Oof. That one was stressful.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted.
The wildest rebirth mod you've ever seen. Thanks,
Wasn't
Delta.
expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance of making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent. That's a bang-up job you did. Well done, mate.
Oh yeah. Give me that. Not even full like?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I appreciate what you've done for me, really. But I'm afraid I can't agree to becoming a part of this chiral network of yours. To be frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order, though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider. If
Fine.
it strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to survive out here. All of which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear?
Recover mementos from the BT area. Okay, so where is it? The government base for lost cargo. The BT area.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Can I make a ladder? some strands. Let's do climbing here.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
This is a tense area. And I took the long way, didn't I? On the way there. We've just gone around.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Right, you better join up now.
Have a go at that. You actually managed to bring it back, did
Oh
you?
yeah, brother.
I'm genuinely surprised. Let me get a closer look at it. The contents look perfect to me. Hats off to you, mate.
Good. There we go.
You are no average porter, mate. That much is crystal clear. I suppose I ought to hold up my end of the bargain.
Yeah.
Get out your Cupid and finish the job.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I did that.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So this is what it's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The form is a custom design of mine, uses tranquilizer darts. Makes a hell of a bang when fired though, so keep that in mind.
Just a shame our paths couldn't have crossed sooner. Maybe this world of ours wouldn't have been so divided, and maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die.
Trusty shooter.
My sniper rifle.
Oh,
It's
yeah, yeah.
configured to fire tranquilizing rounds. An ideal choice for those who prefer to get the job done without undue bloodshed.
Absolutely.
Bit of advice though. Make sure you engage your enemies at a healthy distance. It's not a silenced weapon. So fire too close and they'll be all over you before you
Oh,
have
shoot.
time to react.
And don't think about taking a shot until you've planned your next move.
Any sniper worth their salt stays mobile, constantly securing new vantage points to evade detection. Ah, and always remember to account for bullet drop when shooting at extreme ranges. In a nutshell, you might need to aim at a point a notch or two above your target, depending on the distance. And finally, you want to hold your breath to steady your aim before gently pulling the trigger. Having left that life behind, I've no need for guns any longer, but that doesn't mean they can't be of use to you. It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the Watchers scattered all
Oh,
over this
damn.
hill. Mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered. And for what? Deep down, we were all the same. Blokes who called this land our home. Was it worth all the struggle? All the bloodshed? for the world we shared to be reduced to this. So, I left the military behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? And fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible.
We'll see.
Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more, I hope you don't let me down.
I hope so too.
Hey now, don't knock them till you've tried them, alright? Granted, you can't neutralize an enemy with one. But they are effective at blinding them and giving you cover. Far more than you probably realize. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chances of actually hitting you are slim to none. Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shots, you'll have no trouble disengaging and repositioning.
Okay.
Properly utilized, they're a great tool for disrupting. Furthermore, if you happen to have a sensor or something similar on hand, you can use it to track enemies through the smoke.
Okay.
Making things pretty one-sided. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or, if you're the kind of bloke who'd rather get up,
Yeah.
I assure you, once you've learned, experiment.
Okay.
Righto, Sam. Seems our friend. If you're willing to look into it, you can review the detail. Might be a good account. Anyway.
Yeah. I'll think about it. You have more sub-orders? I'll take it because it's on the way. Focus on scanners next. And recharge. Augmented motion scanner. Let's do. I don't need that yet. Well, I may as well grab one.
Very impressive.
Thank you. Kindly.
Let's go get that recon equipment. This is a marker. Okay, give me that downhill run. Performance has been good. I've changed out some cables, and I think that did it was a big deal. Way down. Oh. Okay, I am glad I have. I should have done some smoke grenades too, but oh well.
That's the spirit.
The watchtower.
What's out there?
Ready to launch.
Whoa, what is this? We're gonna try it. That's awesome.
On my way back. Ouch.
Did I forget to actually fabricate it? I 100% did. Okay. Oh. We're just gonna be stealthing.
Onwards and upwards.
Did I get all 4? One, two, three, 4. I'm missing 4.
Come on. Keep it together. Fuck.
Who calls for comfort?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah. Damn, dude.
We've recovered everything then. Great. Let's get it delivered. Keep it up, Sam.
This is a lot to carry. Poor Sam. But rewards. All about them rewards.
Anybody out there? Just somebody lend me a hand. Hey! What?
Good morning to you. Good to see you again. Retrieved that cargo from those troublemakers, did you? We're all very grateful. Now, let's review the order details.
Yeah, there we go.
This cargo is in exceptional condition. You are the best. Time after time you've been there for us. You're a son.
Yeah.
I want you to have this data. It'll help you in your work.
Okay, definitely.
We've
use that.
designated more materials for your use. Don't help.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Got our hands on those bastards' gear now. And it's all thanks to you. With this tech, we should have no trouble whatsoever monitoring and tracking their movements from here. Also, something tells me you've earned the Lone Commander's respect.
I have.
Call it a hunch, giving you more imposing aura. I reckon the Golden Fist and the Island Inventor will be keen to meet with you. You're damn right I do. Your skills as a soldier and leader were second to none. A marksman like you wouldn't believe. And not just with a rifle either. He once captured an enemy outpost with nothing but his custom handgun for company. If you can find a way to gain his trust, I'm sure he'll have something of value to teach you. But the poor bloke still holds himself responsible for the death of his comrades. Wrongly, in my opinion. The way I see it, if he couldn't save them, then no one could. Strange sort of fella, if I'm being honest. He set up shop on an island he never leaves so he could devote himself to his research. And if you head north from here, past West Fort Knot, you'll come across a lonely island just off the coast. As for this, research, I've only met him once myself. And I couldn't make head nor tail of whatever the hell it was he was trying to build. But perhaps you'll have better luck than me if you decide to pay him a visit.
Okay, I definitely will later.
He's a combat specialist who used to be stationed at Cape Fort Knot, which was a settlement located to the north of West Fort Knot. Anyway, he was a champion boxer, so he excels at close-range engagements, as one would expect. One time, when he heard a group of trigger-happy arseholes were getting ready to attack Cape Fort Knot, he went out alone and took the lot of them down with his bare hands. I'm honestly not sure how he's getting on these days. But if you could bring him into the chiral network, you would gain the support of a powerful ally.
Give me good equipment too.
This is a chiral anti-gravity device that can be attached to your backpack.
Nice.
Slap it on and your cargo will feel significantly lighter. And the more of them you use, the more noticeable the effect becomes. Any porter ought to appreciate a piece of kit like this. I'm sure you'll be a big fan.
Order completed. Well done.
Liberate the Western Environmental Front. Okay. Water filtration. Augments your canteen's water filter. This makes it taste better. Okay. I'll save it because I need these scanners.
Order accepted. Thank you.
There are wild animals nearby. Such creatures are rare and precious. Friends to be protected.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Almost there. This must be their territory.
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired. Take care not to attract the enemy's attention. Up and away! How'd I do, Sam? I'm home. Safety, Sam. You could pass out at any moment.
I had no idea there were so many. This might be my last mission here. Like I said, this was quick and to the point.
You a Porter? Those brigands, are they all gone? Wow, this is a relief. I was beginning to think I was done for. Give me a moment to confirm the order details. That was incredible. Wouldn't want to get on your bad side. You seem like a Porter we can rely on. Go on, use your... quickly now.
Took you up. Peter Gates. Who's this guy? Finally, battle skeleton. Oh yeah. Grenade pistol.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Online at long last. This ought to do wonders for our ability to monitor chiralium levels by the plate gate, as well as keep an eye on the tar currents. More accurate data will definitely make travel safer for you and your friends aboard the DHV Magellan, too. Ever since the plate gate appeared, we've been seeing increasingly dramatic anomalies all throughout the Australian continent. Some theorize that the UCA's connection to the chiral network destabilized all areas with our coverage. But what's done is done, though. Our best bet is to follow suit and connect Australia, too. It may also serve you to know that there are 4 environmental observatories, including this one. If you can bring them all onto the network, we're confident we'll be able to calculate where and when the next plate gate will appear. Anyway, you should already have access to the data we designated for you.
Now, if we could only manage to get that old road patched up and usable.
Well, there's our schematic for an MP shell variant
Get
grenade.
the road. I like
MP shells
building
explode
roads.
on impact and are non-lethal munitions that can not only incapacitate humans, but also deal corrosive damage to mechs. And while they're not as effective as blood grenades, they can definitely hurt BTs too. In any case, you might want to keep a few stashed in your grenade pouch at all times. We've also shared data for a grenade. While it's only good for a few shots, this gun lets you fight. Its small profile means it packs easily.
Yeah.
Naturally, it'll fit snugly. Our last contribution, like other this,
Oh yeah.
however weak, it'll consume that. If you find you ought to take it once ran.
Yeah.
If used, but having
Rebuild the road.
get the operation. I've posted.
Okay.
We can. Before you go, and in recognition of this, seems you've been between the
Standard orders.
But there's you can. You'll find that you could. Anyway, best.
That's some good work, Sam. The DHV Magellan's parked not too far from your position. You'll be able to pick up your next order on the ship. But before that, you should head back to your room and rest up. I imagine you're both pretty tired. You and Dolman.
Order completed. Well done.
Oh, cool. Okay. We'll go rest.
I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. Perhaps we could take a break?
See what happens when we take a break. Kind of nightmarish dream what we had. Amelie.
Are you all right? You were talking in your sleep. Kept repeating the name Amelie.
Yes, more. Although we are about to end the stream. John Cute Gamer. Sorry.
Sam, Tarman here. I'd like to brief you on this next order of yours. Once you're ready to head out, access the delivery terminal on the DHV Magellan to proceed.
What is the entry for Doll Man look like?
So, the files say you worked with Amelie to connect everyone in the UCA to the chiral network. But that despite your best efforts, an extinction event known as the Last Stranding seemed destined to kill us all. Until Amelie found a way to put a stop to it. She single-handedly sealed off the extinction entity's beach, preventing countless BTs from invading our world, and in doing so, saved humanity. But why am I telling you this? You were there to witness it all with your own
You're telling
two eyes.
us this.
And you, of all people, must know that humanity can never truly escape extinction. The ultimate goal of Drawbridge's mission is to overcome the Death Stranding. If we succeed, we will be fulfilling Amelie's dying wish. At least that's how I see it. So in order to survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it since it's for your sake.
This is like the Cade Sith
if you deem
Inspire
it necessary,
situation.
feel free to send me airborne as many times as you like. It won't use up any battery or chiral crystals either. All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do, so don't hesitate to ask for help. The weapons they were wielding were impressive, and the brigands themselves were a tough, imposing bunch.
Yes.
You know, Sam, you can have me scout ahead if it would make
I
your
did
life
have you
easier.
scout ahead.
Just toss me into the middle of their camp, and I can give you a better picture of what to expect. It's not very sophisticated, but it works. Just promise you won't throw me anywhere weird. When the first APAC expedition came to Australia, the brigands saw them as invaders and rejected their overtures. They were unwilling to embrace the change that the chiral network could bring to their world. While their motives differ, I'm reminded of the Luddite movement and their violent opposition to new technologies. Brigands seem committed to not killing their enemies, at least. If only they had channeled their energies into a constructive dialogue with us.
Okay. With that, I'm actually going to call it. But have fun, guys. And